Hi, my name is Gabby and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to plan out the month of February in my Hobonichi weeks, which is my everyday carry. Right now, I'm just getting everything set up. I'm using one of the new Mildliner color sets. I think it's like gentle colors. I don't remember. They're the pastel-y set, and I'll be using that for my color code system this month. Just a few seconds ago, you may have seen another planner on the screen. That is my A5 plotter that I use as a pre-planner. Basically, as things come in, I put them in there and I, scratch things out all the time. It's just so I have somewhere to dump all the information before I actually plan out the month. That one just lives at home in my drawer. It doesn't get touched very much other than when I'm entering in information. The Hobonichi weeks that I'm planning in right now is my everyday carry. I take that to work every day. I don't necessarily take it when we go out to lunch or dinner or whatever, but I do take it with me to work, or if I know I'm gonna have time, I may take that with me to write things in if I want. The very first thing I do though is write in any bigger bills or bills that don't occur monthly. I don't need to write in when my rent is due because I know that's due on the 1st. I don't need to know when my streaming is due because I know when those things are due. They happen month after month. What I do write in are, for example, my renter's insurance that we pay once a year. I made a note that it's due on February 1st so I can remember that will come through on my account and be charged. The only other bill that I have to notate is just one of my credit cards that currently has a balance that we're paying off. I just want to make sure I get it paid by the due date so no interest accrues. I am, debt-free, so I don't have a ton of bills, and I don't own a home or anything. I rent an apartment with my boyfriend, so my bills are very straightforward. It's pretty much rent and utilities, and I only have to pay one utility ourselves. The rest is just paid through through our building. I have my cell phone bill and then streaming services, including the Peloton. So not too many bills to worry about, which is why I don't feel the need to write them down. The other things I do write in, though, are noteworthy events that may not necessarily cost me money or anything. This would be, for example, our lease renewal is due, so we don't have to pay anything for that. We just have to make sure we submit it by the 28th of the month. My boyfriend has President's Day off, so I just made a note of that so I know that he's not going to be working that day. And, people's birthdays, things like that. Right now, I am actually, these are Cricut stickers that I cut using my Cricut, and they're vinyl. So I made a little Instagram sticker with a little heart inside to use in my journal. So I just used the little hearts to indicate when Valentine's Day was. And they're very, very tiny, but that's what that is. The only other things that I kind of keep track of in my calendar are things like TV and movies and when those are coming out. I really don't have a ton going on in my life that I need to be writing in appointments and stuff. I do have a massage appointment this month, but that is very rare. I'm trying to get a massage at least once a quarter, hopefully more, but timed appointments are very rare. This month we only have the massage for me. I'm going to a comedy show with my boyfriend for my birthday, and then at the very beginning of the month we have a work happy hour that I am gonna attend because work pays for everything. So that is nice. Yeah, it's mostly honestly just people's birthdays that I write down, and TV or movies that are coming out so I can remember to watch them. Now I'm just flipping forward to the week that I'm going to be working on. So my weekly setup is the same every single week. It's not very exciting. All I do is draw a line, kind of connecting the little markers on the left side of the page to create two sections in the weekly portion of the spread. The smaller right side that I'm writing in right now is for work things. I don't keep track of meetings or anything like that, or work projects that I have been working on or coming up due or whatever. I simply use that to kind of just make note for personal reference of bigger work things. For example, days that I work from home because I'm not feeling well or because I have an appointment at some point, I will make note of that there. Or if I don't work because of a holiday or PTO, I'll make note of that there. I am a salaried employee, but I am eligible for overtime because of the type of work I do. It kind of, there's a lot of projects, and sometimes you just have to work through lunch or work late or work early or whatever. But if I do work overtime, I will make a note of how much overtime and when I did it in that box that I just created. So it's not always full. A lot of times actually it's empty, but it's there just to make note of things, of work things specifically. The left side of that page is for day-specific personal things. So a lot of what was on the monthly calendar, I actually want to say all of it, I transfer over to the weekly. So I just copy that information so I have it in my weekly view, because this is what I reference pretty much every day. The monthly calendar, I don't reference as much. It's more for when I want to just take a look at the month as a whole to kind of see how busy I am or whatever. But this weekly spread that I'm working on now is what I use every single day. So on the left side, I'll write things like my renter's insurance on the day that it's due, or when I have that massage appointment that will go there. On the right side, I do more of like a list section. So I will draw a line across the top with my highlighter, and that will be my to-do section. And then in the bottom that you're seeing me write right now, I've decided to kind of plan out my workouts, not super specific, like I'm not choosing what specific Peloton class I'm taking or what yoga class I'm taking, but I'm gonna make a note like on Sundays the week before and just say, on this day I'm gonna do a yoga, on this day I'm gonna do Peloton, on this day I'm gonna do weights, so I can keep up with it. I think that having that kind of a plan, just kind of a broad plan for my workouts, really helps me actually do it. Yeah, I get very lazy, and the first thing I want to not do is my workout, which I shouldn't skip, you know. But that's pretty much how I use my planner. It's the same week after week. I don't use a lot of deco, as you can see. I haven't even touched my washi tape yet, so that will come in a bit. But that's pretty standard for me. I don't do any extra just because I save that for my journal and my cousin. I don't need to be adding more colors. I don't need to be adding stickers or anything. I kind of just like the whole like pen and paper highlighter to add a little bit of life to the pages. That's what works well for me. I do though make an exception when it's a cute holiday. In this case, it's Valentine's Day. I love Valentine's Day. I love all things pink and red and purple. And I just think it's fun. You know, we don't take it too seriously or anything. We don't do big crazy gifts. It's just something fun to get a heart-shaped pizza and a silly gift or something. But I do have this heart washi tape that I never use, so I thought I would just add little bits to both the monthly and the weeklies just to be a little festive. And that doesn't happen super often. Like, I don't think I did anything for January or December, but if I have a tape that goes with the theme of the holiday, I'll use it. Like the next one, like St. Patrick's Day, I don't have anything for that, so I likely won't do it. But 4th of July, I might have some like stars or something that I can use. But that's it. That's how I use my Hobonichi weeks, and thank you so much for joining me in today's video. If you haven't done so already, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. Bye.